My name's Steven. I feel excited because I'm talking to a good friend today. Later on, right now I feel tired, but I'm happy that I'm here, and I think I feel that I have a lot to do today because I'm still looking for jobs in the U.S. So yeah, I feel like in some ways overwhelmed, but I think God's been good to me.
I did the exercise this morning, and now I feel some pain in my arm and my leg because before today we did not did a lot of exercise, so I just say 有氧运动 or 重训.
Weightlifting.
Aerobics.
Cool. Yeah, I can share. I don't feel like John. I don't feel strong. I feel a bit more like Nina as well. Same experience, just come back from playing sports. So I feel tired, but I also feel hopeful and grateful because it was just great to actually meet people in the flesh.
In person.
Sorry, in person.
When was the last time you met someone in person, in the flesh? Besides your family.
Right. No, it wasn't long ago. No, it wasn't long ago, actually. It was like within the last week, but like to play sports and with other people, it's just good, you know? We're still getting back into it.
Yes, I think so. I think the hyperbole is the hardest one.
Can you make an example?
An example would be like, you can say like, whoa, I just saw the biggest car I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, it probably isn't the biggest car you've ever seen, but it's just a big car. I don't know, like something like that. You're exaggerating.
Exaggerating. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Or like, I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
Yes, exactly. That one's much more common. We hear that in common, actually. Or an elephant. I'm so hungry I could eat an elephant.
Stephen Colbert is as bad as Jimmy Fallon, but I enjoy the parts where Stephen Colbert is like Larry King.
Oh, good.
Phil, you don't like Jimmy Fallon?
He's okay.
Brings tears to my eyes.
Oh wow. Okay.
Who is Jimmy Fallon?
Okay.
Oh,
I was on his show actually.
Is it Alan's
okay.
No way.
Alan?
Oh. He interviewed you, Stephen. John.
Okay, nothing is like David Pottinger, Larry King, and Ellen DeGeneres don't even come close. How's that?
Let's go.
You feel encouraging?
Wow.
David's blushing.
Not just hiking strong, also encouraging.
My mouth is full of honey right now.
Well, first of all, did you notice which one of these are hyperbole, which one is simile, and which one is metaphor? And also, can you make your own? How much of this have you comprehended? What do you notice? Do you learn that metaphor is different from simile and different from hyperbole? What kind do you think this is? Here, let me move what kind of these three? What kind do you think my highlighted text is? A is as bad as B.
Simile.
Yes, because it uses as.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The second one, I enjoy the parts where A is like C.
Simile.
Yes, because it uses
Simile.
like.
Yeah, like.
This one is trickier. A is only a copy of B. Only a copy.
Metaphor.
Yes, good one. Or C is the real B. This is tricky, actually.
Hyperbole.
I suspect
Super hyperbole.
Hyperbole.
this could either be metaphor or this could be hyperbole, I feel.
Yeah.
But if Stephen and Philip both say metaphor or hyperbole.
Yeah, I think metaphor is more like, yeah.
Nothing is like C. Do you see what I did there?
Hyperbole.
Exaggerating.
Yeah, very exactly.
Well, okay, maybe. But also I used the like word.
So it's a simile hyperbole.
Right. Simile and metaphor are different by definition. but they can overlap with hyperbole. Do you think? Is
Yeah.
there a little bit of overlap? I feel there is. Okay, and the last one, A and B don't even come close. There's another tricky part here
Yeah.
because I'm comparing A and B to C.
Yeah. And also because he said nothing. So that's why I think it's hyperbole. What do you
Okay.
mean nothing is
Yeah,
right?
because
It's
it's
right.
an even concurrence.
It seems like he's the only one.
Three is not simile.
Good.
Yeah.
Phil Rogers, you are the most correct.
Yeah.
I would say that in this sentence, when you're saying something is only a copy of, like this is meant to kind of degrade a.
Oh.
Like when you're calling something only a copy, it's like, oh, it's not the real thing. It's kind of like it's not preferable.
有点在说他是假的啦。
对，
可是
这 copy Nina 这 copy
copy
就是说范
I
本
think
的
maybe
意
it
思。
is.
I mean, obviously, yeah, it's known. It's like the Beatles, right? A lot of their lyrics, they don't make sense. You know, it's just interpretive, right? They probably have some reason for it, but it's it's like it's to help. I mean, it's to help everybody connect. You know, they share things that everybody can kind of connect with. Maybe not this song, but yeah.
Happy times, sad times.
I have a favorite proverb. Well, it's one of my favorites. It says, Proverbs 25:28, a man without self-control is like a city broken into and left without walls. It's a good simile. Well, the first question you asked, it says, who will enter the kingdom of heaven? Seems like in this scripture, only people who know God. Doesn't matter what you do, just if you know God or not. And those who do the will of God, who know Him.
Good.
Number 2, it'd be crazy if many people said they did miracles.
Don't.
But I think many people, they say something like that. Like, God, I'm a good person.
Right. Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy in
It's
your
like
name
in your name.
and cast out demons in your name and do many mighty works in your name?
Mm.
And what does God declare to them in response?
Saying,
I never knew you.
I never knew you. Depart from me, you workers of lawlessness.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And the last question: Do you understand the comparison?
I think by reading these verses, I feel that people get to only see their own point of view easily, like self-righteousness.
Right.
They think they are experts, so sometimes they don't listen to other people's needs. Just like what just happening, the COVID-19 things. Everyone have everything to say. They think they are right. But at the end of the day, we don't know, right? People get frustrated and other stuff.
Yeah, so it seems like there's knowing what's important according to the Bible, knowing God is better than proving that you know God with works or something. But also there's a scripture where it says like faith without works is dead.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you have to be, in a like living relationship with God, because you wouldn't just know Him, you would do stuff too with Him.